Is it more difficult to be accurately descriptive when you are writing in first person? My name is Gina. I am an author, editor, publishing professional. I help you make your writing better. This is one of the big limitations of first person. Now, I am not a person, I don't have a problem with first person versus third person. I like them both equally for different reasons. They serve different functions within the story, and I really encourage writers to go with whichever one feels the most natural and whichever one serves the story and the character best. With the caveat out there that I don't know anyone who hates third person, but I often hear people who hate first person. I don't totally understand it. That doesn't make any sense to me, but it is out there. So there is a slight preference among readers for third person over first person, but they both sell really well. They both function really well. They both can be done really well, in my opinion. But they both also come with some pros and some cons. And one of the drawbacks of first person is that absolutely everything is being filtered through that one person's lens, which means that everything we see is being colored by their opinions, the way they would describe things, and the way that they move through the world. In addition to that, because every single word on the page is ostensibly part of their inner monologue, it does start to feel very clunky to offer up lots of detailed descriptions of other people in a way that feels natural, or offer up descriptions of the setting, or any, like, those types of things start to feel clunky and they start to feel unnatural, and that is a difficulty in first person. You can overcome this through carefully drafting and editing and revising, and this is not something that's going to be done easily specifically on a first draft. This is going to be like a third, fourth draft kind of a thing. So this can be tackled, but it's harder. This is not going to come as naturally in this format as it does when you're writing in third person. I strongly recommend reading a lot of first person novels. Go out there and ingest a lot of this stuff to see how other people do it. This is where I think you will be surprised how little physical visual description is actually given on the page in comparison. I mean, like, in comparison to books written in third person, or especially books that change and are in multi points of view in third person. It really does leave a lot more up to the reader's imagination, and it relies much more on, like, feelings and the way that that character interacts with the world, and not quite so much about what the actual, like, color of everything is. So no, it is harder to be descriptive in first person. It's going to take practice. It is going to take you ingesting more of this work to get a sense of how others have done it, and you're just going to have to work past that, and you might decide that first person is not for you if you are finding it too difficult to write the way that you want to write.